What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. It is currently 6 weeks out on the dot. Filming this on a Saturday. Competition is also on a Saturday. I was actually tuning in to WNBF Hong Kong's live just now. That started. I stopped midway through, but they said there's quite a few competitors this time around, so that'll be quite exciting. They actually said that in men's physique, they've got so many people that they actually have 11 classes. So that'll be exciting. But I'm not men's physique, I'm classic. And I'm also just impulsively last week signed up to open bodybuilding as well. So bank account's looking at taking another hit, but we'll see. We'll just enjoy it, have fun. Another chance to step on stage where, you know, my parents can watch me. So it's worth it. It'll be worth it. They also said that instead of the winner of each class, it's the class winner and second place. Both winner and second place go to the overalls. So that'll be interesting as well. Maybe not so much for men's physique when you have 22 people on stage in the end fighting for 4 pro cards, I think. But for classic and open, I think it's 3 pro cards each. So fingers crossed, one of those pro cards comes my way. But I'm just focused on coming, well, first or second, but realistically, I want to come first, right? In my class first. And then we'll see whatever transpires. But without thinking too far ahead, my main mission now is to get my glutes motherfucking peeled. Because my glutes are playing so hard to get. Hamstrings as well, but more so my glutes. They just really don't want to play ball. And I really need them to come in, so I need to dig. You'll have everything before GTA 6 at this point. Yeah, my glutes will come in before GTA 6 drops. For those of you that can't actually deep the context of that statement, a lot of you won't because you wouldn't have followed me from like 2 years ago in my first show. But if you look back at my like stage photos, right, and prep footage from 2024, when I first actually started documenting my journey and stuff, and you look at my glutes and hamstrings, and you'd say in 2024 that I'll have peeled glutes before GTA 6, that's actually a crazy statement. No one would have believed you. The odds would have been like even better than like Leicester winning the Premier League last time. So, yeah. Literally don't care. Mate, did you see my Coventry shit? I did it myself, easy. Yeah. So trainings, well, training performance is up and down. The general trend is down. But I guess I am also a lot lighter. I'm basically trying to maintain previous week's numbers and previous week's reps every single session, but sometimes I miss it, sometimes I get it, but overall I think it's pretty decent other than the big compounds which require a lot of stability through the body. So like barbell rows, to be fair, I don't do barbell rows anymore. I do like Smith machine or like that scale core seated row. And the RDLs have been going down as well a bit. But I think for me it's slightly different to most people though, because when I cut, I lose so much around my waist, such that there's so much less square footage for me to stabilize myself around the midsection. It's quite funny because I was talking to a mate last week. I'm like, at the bottom of an RDL when I'm like hunched over, I feel like there's nothing here to support. I've gone down 4 notches in my SBD belt, like 4. So yeah, the waist is shrunk, which means that a lot of the movements that go through my whole body and my spine and everything else are the ones that are affected the most. Whereas the ones that don't, like arms, for example, they've been losing mass because they've been losing fat, right? But strength and reps wise, they're still pretty damn good. So yeah, it's the ones that go through my midsection. I'm 6 weeks out. Not at the stage yet where my cheekbones and my whole facial structure is protruding from my face. I don't look like a victim yet, but hopefully by show day, which is a very weird thing to wish for, by the way, but hopefully at show day, I look like a victim. Very weird mindset, but I think once I get that victim face as well, that's kind of when I know my glutes are in. Because I feel like for me, which is the same for most people, I assume, your glutes and your face are like the last bits to lose fat, right? Like, yeah, your jawline comes out when you lean down, but the last bits of fat to lose is always from like the cheeks and the bunda. And on stage, I don't want to be like last time when my bunda was looking like Pumba. I want it to be peeled, so yeah. Although the other day, to be fair, when I was looking at like footage that I was filming myself with, and I was like talking, at some point I did see like a little line here. I was like, ooh, little of a preview of what's to come. I'll probably have, I'm guessing one more warm up, and then I've got 2 working sets. So like in prep it's good because you get a bit more stability, but you still need the posterior chain to kind of engage so that you can stabilize yourself. I do like a chest supported T-bar row on the other day, but I do it in the other muscle works because that has a better T-bar row. There's 2 T-bar rows here. One's from, I don't really know what brand they are to be honest, but you can't really breathe, and I call it the Rib Breaker 2000, the Rib Buster 2000, because they literally feel like your ribs are about to explode and you can't brace or breathe between each rep. So I just do it in the other gym. I mean, I have the luxury of, you know, paying for both MuscleWorks membership, only because I got the early bird offer on the other one though. When that runs out, I'm gonna cancel it because I'm all right on the discount, but at full price, it's gonna be a bit tough. The big dog. Check-in response. Well, I know what I'm watching when I'm getting my steps after this. We have more to dig. Time to lock in. Food drop. This is where I asked Mattia to keep the camera rolling, go to the toilet, get a few water droplets, and film myself crying now. Kind of controversy around using AI for coaching and stuff like that. Like, I think there's too many variables at play. Like, AI can probably get your macros down. A good one with a good prompt, you can probably even get some decent micronutrients in your diet as well. But what AI can't do is troubleshoot you, especially in prep. Like, if something's happened outside of your diet and training that has affected your look, AI can't analyze that. And it can't give you solutions based on its own past experiences because everyone's different. And AI can't take that individuality and different individual circumstances into account. Like if 1 week you've had like suddenly, I don't know, a really bad week at work or you've had some family stuff you had to deal with that's affected your look. I don't think AI can kind of draw on previous experiences with other people to kind of give you a solution. It'll probably just tell you to drop your calories and stuff. And also it can't exactly peak week will be very tough with AI as well. So like, there is stuff that AI can do, but in terms of a bodybuilding prep, it's always better to have a coach. And that is unbiased, by the way, because I'm not even a coach, and I'm saying that. So it's not like I'm trying to sell you anything, it's just my unbiased opinion. Energy is of course lower and caffeine intake is higher, but I've realized for me personally, as opposed to it being like completely like at a lower level throughout, is very much hit and miss. So like, it doesn't matter what I eat the day beforehand, whether I've had a refeed or not. Sometimes I'll wake up like today, having more energy than I guess what I should be feeling. And then some days I'll be completely fucked. Like I had a refeed Tuesday and Wednesday. So I've already had more food on Tuesday, but Wednesday I woke up completely dead, wiped out. Even though I was on more food yesterday, the day before, and that day as well. But then on Friday, or like Thursday, or like more so today, after a few days of back in baseline, in terms of prep deficit diet, suddenly energy shot up. So it's really weird, it's a hit and miss for me. Sleep's the same as well, so sleep doesn't really play a part into it. I'll sleep better sometimes, I'll sleep shit sometimes, but that doesn't really play into the part of my like energy levels. It's really weird, it's such a hit and miss. So it's kind of like I wake up every morning and it's kind of a Russian roulette, whether I have energy for that day or whether I'll have my hoodie up, earphones on, and anyone that comes talk to me, I'll be like, hello, goodbye. Ugh. Well, I'm doing pull downs, not a lat pull down. When I do lats, I like to have a neutral grip, and that allows me to keep my elbows closer to my torso and more tucked in throughout, which this motion allows me to kind of target the lats better, whereas this one's an overhand. So it's more about the thickness and density as opposed to the width for this movement for me. I have I lean back slightly more than when I do the lat pull downs on a neutral grip as well. So both are pull down movements, but they have a different aim. I quite like this one. It's kind of a staple of mine anyways. As I said, I lean back slightly more, and I feel like it targets the overall back density and thickness quite well for me. But yeah, not same machine, different target muscle though. Still back, but different parts of the back. Do like structured testing. For example, one of the ones I'm doing, they drug test everyone. Not drug test, sorry. They lie detector test everyone. So they hook you up with like finger. Lie detector test? Yeah, like they put you in a hotel. It's like a hotel room, one person with the guy testing. They have a big ass machine. They do like 2 bands around your torso and then your fingers as well.
So if you fail the lie detector, you kicked out of the competition?
If you fail, you go back for a drug test for that federation. Okay. But they lie detector test everyone. Whereas I know other federations, some of them drug test, but only the class winner. and not the other people that don't place. So you test fewer people, but that's one of the drug tests, or like a piss cup, for example.
Right,
so it depends on the budget, really. And then some just do like really like relaxed testing, let's call it, relatively.
Yeah.
So, 6 weeks out, that is how we are looking. Lean, not stage lean, not like stage shredded yet, but we're getting there slowly. Definitely feeling it, but we'll see, fingers crossed. My coach actually sent me my check-in response midway through my workout, so whilst I get some steps now, because I'm doing 13,000 steps a day, I'll be watching his Loom video. Fingers crossed. I suspect a food drop is due, to be honest, to get that final dig. So hopefully food doesn't drop too much. To be fair, every time he drops food, it's not too much, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm trying to basically document some footage every week of this prep. So I uploaded a 7 week out video today. This will be 6 weeks out, and then I'll film again 5 weeks out, 4 weeks out, etc., all the way up to hopefully when I fly over to Hong Kong and do a showday video as well. But I believe actually currently my current weight is lower than at any point in my previous prep already. So conditioning wise, we're definitely in new territory. We're the leanest we've ever been in our lives. So I've also feel quite shit on certain days, but you look good, you feel shit, that's the way of bodybuilding. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, I'll catch you guys next time when I'm 5 weeks out.